Hi, my name is Susan from Women Redefining Success, and I'm sitting in my office today and have been trying to bring some shape to something I've been thinking about for the last little while and did some writing. And I'm at this pause point where I'm not quite sure where to take it, how to keep giving it form. So I took a little break and decided that, maybe I should share this with you and let this thing that I'm working on be more than just what I'm thinking about. Here I am today. I'm feeling really nervous, sweaty palms, no makeup, no shower. Doesn't really make sense because I'm just off to do a workout soon. I decided that I was going to do one take of this video. So here we are on take one of one, and that it's going to be just real, kind of raw cookie dough. And so why do I say all that? Because I'm trying to interrupt my own pattern of how I go after success, which is, just basically to get everything right before sharing anything with anyone. So that's me. And I'm up for interrupting the patterns of success that play out in our world today. So what am I up to? I'm in the process of drafting a manifesto for women who are up for redefining success. I thought about being clever and calling it a womanifesto until I looked at the kind of language between why it's called that and decided that's not where I really would need to put my foot down or claim anything. So why, first of all, who is this for? Why should you be maybe listening? And what am I inviting you to? Because this is an invitation. And I can feel how I'm all over the map. And yes, I've got notes here because there are some things I want to make sure that I share. And I can feel that I'm excited, terrified enough that I might forget some things. So, this manifesto, why would you want to be paying attention to this? Why would you want to be receiving this or looking at this? Well, you might just be curious. You might be kind of in my world or in the world and just curious for, okay, what is this thing? Sure, Susan, share it. You might be curious about this because a part of you is feeling unexpressed and you're not quite sure how to bring it into the world, like a friend of mine who has an amazing business and, just wants to keep, bringing some creativity to form and being creative in whatever way that might look like for her and just feels like, I can't quite do this. Why can't I do this? Or part of you might be feeling underappreciated, like my friend who has 5 kids. And as they leave the house, people are saying, like, what are you going to do next? As if somehow this whole season of her life is over, which it's not. And this emphasis we have on doing. What are we doing? Because that's what success equates to. You might have a deep sorrow at the state of our world. Our approach to success, how we measure success, is very extractive. Probably the easiest example of that is just on our environment. We deplete, including ourselves, burnout, right? Just drawing down as if we're all bottomless. You might feel really sad about the work environments that so many people have to work in and live in, and the Great Resignation is part of that. Just people saying, really, I can't bring my whole self to work? And again, the very extractive methods that we have in work. You might be feeling really sad about all the marginalization of different perspectives. And even as I say that, I know how I bring my own biases forward. And I'm so tired of that weighing myself. And yet I'm part of this system that has kept our view narrow and valuing some perspectives over another. You might be really tired of our empty definitions of success, which place all of this emphasis on what we have, and titles and status and house and cars and degrees and credentials and letters behind our name, which is really about the externals and less about kind of what's going on in the inside. So it's kind of narrow, and you just might be feeling dis-ease, or be feeling nudges. You're feeling you're successful, but you're feeling unfulfilled. So this is for you, for me, for us. If we don't know each other well, Susan, hi, would love to see a name. And I work and write and coach women who are eager to redefine success on behalf of a new agenda they want to pursue. And so this manifesto is for us. It's going to be an invitation, a call to a new way of being successful. My hope is that it's super clear and concise. I tend to be very verbose with my words. It's to be also hopefully active and inspiring us to take action in new ways. I hope it's spacious enough to allow women to express success in myriad of ways that we all do. And I hope it's liberating. I forgot. I'm going to write down liberating. So I mentioned at the beginning, that I'm here, no makeup, no shower. This is my only take on this. This is going to be raw and real, because I, excuse the language if you find this harsh. I'm doing a fuck over on my own strong strand of success, the beliefs that run really rampant inside of me, which says, Susan, you need to nail this thing. You need to knock it out of the fucking park. If you can, Susan, make it super pretty. Get the font right. Put a nice image. Get it just in one page. Just make it look so pretty. So you can't even read my writing yet. You need to really impress the fuck out of everybody as you write it. You need to, have people feel so proud of you and just get it. Just impress them. And my eyes I need a new prescription, so look at me. You should only probably share it when it's perfect. That's part of nailing it. Don't go and ask anyone else to look at this. They might see just how bad your real work is. So keep working on it until it's shareable. When you do share it, Susan, make sure you come out confident and certain, the fuck what you're doing. Yes, I'm dropping all the F-bombs because I can feel my own energy kind of coursing. And Susan, go it alone. Just work it to the bone until you can emerge on your own with something. And as I name all of those, my gosh, they make me sad. Because I think below the surface, I don't really believe that. I know I don't. It's also not the way that I choose to work and live anymore. I see still how I am held down or by old beliefs that are still so rampant around me. And so I'm just kind of doing a screw over on my own current way of going after success. And when I say current way, it's that way that is ready to release, that's ready to go. So this is an invitation. It's an invitation to come along on the journey of the Manifesto, Women Redefining Success. I don't really want it to be my own. I'm not going to pretend I still don't have that part of me that says, oh, Susan, come out with this on your own. I don't want it to be my own. I want it to be our thing. And so how am I going to do that? Probably far from perfect. But I'm going to, I've got like 10 points ish, and I'm just going to share kind of one video at a time, kind of what's coming up for me. And I'm going to share them. If you're an email subscriber, I'm going to share the video with you each day as I do them. They're not going to be every single day, but I kind of hope to get this done by the end of August. That is that I've shared it with you. And I'm going to, as I share it, invite you to respond and share your own input and thoughts on it. Even to disagree with me. I've got room for that, and I want that. I want all the perspectives to feel into this. So I'm going to share this with you, share this with my list, put this on my social channels, and then share the subsequent next 10 videos as I make them on social. And I just invite you to participate, either in the comments, if you want to sign up for my email list, send me your email address. Happy to include you on it. I don't have any kind of fancy sign up right now because this is, like I said, super cookie dough. And then I'll take all that and complete it, I think, or bring it to the next stage of completion, because it's probably going to keep evolving over time. And that's a good thing. So, because that's kind of how success is. It's not like we figure it out one day and then boom, shim, we're done, right? It's kind of always evolving. So I hope you'll come along with me. My own coach told me that I'm a bit of a ruckus causer, and it's really funny that she said that I'm a bit of a disruptor. And I know why I am that way. It's because I grew up having some very different life experiences, like really different, and they were lovely, but they caused me to form a whole bunch of perspectives and opinions, which are all fine. But so I share them because that's what I know. And for most of my life, that's caused me to feel a little bit on the periphery. And why do I say that? It's because more than anything, it's belonging that I crave. I'm not here to shake things up. Although I do feel ready to share some ideas and to go on this together. But more than anything, in my heart of hearts, it's belonging, and it's inviting you with me and doing this arm in arm and heart to heart and listening to each other and going this together. That is my heart cry, is that we could do that together. So I'm not going to pretend I don't care about what people think I do. That is going to always be a part of me, but it's because it's belonging that's in my heart that I want to create. So let's see where this goes. Thanks for receiving this and for sharing your input. And I'm going to try to keep these videos every day to like less than 10 minutes because I appreciate your time and contribution.